Hi, welcome to the Caffeinated Cast-Ons YouTube channel. I'm Therese, also known as Caffeinated Cast-Ons on Instagram and here on YouTube. I am a North Texas-based knitter, been knitting for almost 3 years now, and this is just the space where I share my making, my knitting, what I'm up to, what I'm working on. So I think it's a pretty nice, chill, cozy time. So like this video if you want to continue seeing more videos like this, and subscribe. It's been a fun time. We've got quite a few episodes that you can go back and watch. Specifically this month, what I am working on. Oh wait, hold on, let me back up. I always do this. It is January 20th, I think. I have no idea what the date is, but it is a Saturday morning. We're all natural this morning. Camera's not picking it up. I've got pimple patches on. I've got my coffee. It's just a cozy Saturday morning. So my coffee, my little corgi mug. And so it's January. We're more than halfway through January. The main goals that I've been working on for January is clearing my needles, and with that also no new cast-ons. So I've been working through that, clearing up my needles, working on projects, because I think I started out between 10 and a dozen projects on my needles, and it's gone okay. I was very encouraged the past 2 weeks that I would actually get this done, because the first week I finished 2 finished objects. Last week I finished 1 but made some good progress on the socks. This week I have no finished objects, but I did get a lot of work done on some socks. So let me show what I've gotten done on the socks. So this pair of socks started out as 2 at a time. So working both socks on a pair, I think it's 40 inch circulars on size 1, US 1 needles. And I did majority of it on the 2 at a time method. Once I got to the gusset decreases, that's when everything got all kinds of wonky and crazy. So I actually split them up into their, onto their own needle. So they're just being worked independently now on Magic Loop. And let's see, last week, I think this is sock 2. Sock 1, my little stitch marker here, this is where I started last week. I finished all the gusset decreases, and I'm back to my original stitch count, so now I'm just working in Magic Loop on the foot. So there is the sock taking shape. And then I'm just marking every 10 rounds. So that's sock 1, and then sock 2. I just finished these gusset decreases last night. And so there's my stitch marker. And then now I'm just working on the foot. So I think these are gonna go fairly quickly now, just knitting through the foot, and then I'll start toe decreases once I reach my length. I can't remember how many rows I usually do for the foot off the top of my head. I want to say it's maybe 60 something, 65. We'll see. I try it on a lot. These are for me. I'll try it on a lot as I get further down on the foot and see. And whatever fits, that's just what I'll go with. I'm not too strict on exactly how many rows for myself on the sock, just because I can try it on as I go. My gauge might change. as I'm knitting, depending on like what type of mood I'm in. So I'm not too concerned about the exact row count on those. I'll just keep trying them on as I go. I feel like this episode's gonna be a short one. That's all I have. That's all I've done this week. I did want to work on the heel of my scrappy socks, and I did not end up touching these at all this week. This week was just crazy between people getting sick and doctor's appointments. I just didn't have as much time as I wanted to knit. Work was super busy this week. So yeah, I didn't have time to pick these up. But I think after I finished recording this morning, I am gonna work on the heel of these because I would like to get that done just to move these along more. I think my focus is just these 2 socks right now to get at least one of them done as my next finished object. Are these beautiful though? So I think I'm actually gonna pick these up here shortly today. And so my goal for this upcoming week now, finish the heel for the first sock on my scrappy sock, get through the foot on both of my 2 at a time socks, and I would like to finish a square of my Afghan project. I've got 2 or 3 on the needles in that bag. It's actually all in this bag here. That thing is so jam-packed. So I would like to finish, or at least work on those so I can get some more finished objects for next week. Like I mentioned, I am discouraged at this point if I'm actually going to clear my needles. There's not that many days left in January, so I don't think I'm going to do it. I don't know. I'm going to keep trying. Like, if anything, I do enjoy like working on these projects and getting them down. So I just don't know how realistic it was of me to set the goal to have my needles completely cleared, but hopefully more so by the end of the month. We will see. So I don't know. This episode's a quick one. I really haven't touched any other knitting, and I haven't even been doing any sticker stories either. So we'll see. Everyone is still asleep right now or fell back asleep. So I'm gonna see if after this I can just get some knitting and quiet time to myself before everyone is actually up and moving for the day. Reading, watching, and listening. Not reading anything. Last episode, I shared that I did finish The Green Mile. I just haven't picked out a new book yet. I can't decide what route I want to go. So maybe I'll pick out a new book today too. Actually, let's make a to-do list for today. I'm gonna pick out a new book to start. I'm going to start and finish my Fish Lips Kiss Heel. And I'm gonna go ahead and say that I'm going to do a sticker story. Yes. Okay. I had to write that down. Oh, it's in gel pen. You can't really see it. Never mind. Okay, back to reading, watching, listening. So I'm going to pick out a new book today and then start there because I would like to definitely read more this year. Watching, so we watched 1 or 2 episodes this past week of Monarch, Legacy of Monsters. It's getting so good. Typically, I'm not like a Godzilla, Kong monster type person with the movie. Like, I haven't seen any of the Godzilla movies, I don't think. I think I've seen, I don't think I've seen any of like the new King Kong movie. I don't know. I haven't seen any of it, but I really do like this show. It's on Apple TV, I want to say. But yeah, so we caught up on a couple episodes. We still have a few more to go before we finish. And then I don't think we watched any Big Bang Theory this week. It's been such a crazy week, but I don't think we watched any. Maybe one episode, but I don't even remember. And then this past week we started the new True Detective. I can't remember if I've seen every single season of True Detective. I have at least seen 2 seasons, and I think it's the 2 seasons that kind of relate to this one, because I think it's all circling back together. But it's True Detective Night Country, and it's with Jodie Foster, and then they're in Alaska. And I think we saw the first episode, because I think it just started this past Sunday. It's good. Yeah, I'm hooked in, so I'm definitely excited to see what's gonna happen. Sorry, the dog's like at my feet. Listening, the main thing I've been listening to lately, besides drama queens, that's just a given. We'll just say that's a given every week. On Spotify, I think it's like either Daylight or Daytime List, one of those, I can't remember exactly. But it changes like multiple times throughout the day depending on what you're listening to, and I've been listening to that playlist, and it's been pretty fun to see what it says. And I think the most fun part is the titles that it comes up with for the playlist. So I highly recommend just going to your own and just, I think it's Daylight. Type in Daylight, and it's like a For You playlist that it does, and it'll tell you the next time that it'll update to you. But it's just so funny because it's like, what was one that I had yesterday? I don't know. It was like chill, microcore, I don't know, Thursday morning. I don't know, something like that. But it's just pretty entertaining, and everyone's been sharing them on Instagram. So super fun. I just recommend doing that and just see what Spotify puts together for you. I wish I had more to share this week. I'm kind of sad, really discouraged. It's okay. We'll just keep knitting through. I'm gonna try to get some knitting done today. And we'll just go from there. It's fine. I am not gonna compare myself to other knitters. I am knitting for me. This is for my joy, my mental health. I needed to say that out loud to process that. It's for me. Okay, with that being said, let's close her on up with some simple joys. Simple joy number 1. These are just small things that have been bringing me joy. Staying up late, and that can sound kind of counterintuitive whenever you have a little one, because it's kind of, what is it, like revenge bedtime? Like, you don't have any time to yourself during the day, and so you stay up later even though you know you have to get up early, or will most likely be woken up early. I kind of did that to myself last night, but not, like, I didn't feel guilty about it at all. Everyone else went to bed pretty early. Like, my son fell asleep. He has an early bedtime. But my husband went ahead and went to bed early too. And I was like, I'm just gonna sit out in the living room. And it was quiet. I just watched Friends and worked on my socks and had like a little snack to myself. And it was just so nice to have that, because this whole month has felt so chaotic for me, and so it was just nice to have that little piece of time and quiet to myself. I really appreciated it, especially coming into the weekend. Simple joy number 2 is seeing friends. We had company for the first time and I don't know how long, like besides our parents coming over to visit, we actually had some friends come over for dinner last night. We just picked up some takeout and hung out with them, and it was so nice to see them. Like, I miss people. This isn't knitting related, but being a mom, like becoming a new mom, is definitely hard and taxing and isolating, and so it's very crazy. And just the fact that we got to see our friends even just for like an hour was just much needed, I think, and it was just so good to see them, and it just brought me so much joy. And then simple joy number 3 is just kind of time to myself. I guess this kind of goes back to staying up late, and it's just being up by myself. Like right now, everyone is asleep this morning, and so I just have this time to myself to do just kind of whatever I want to do. So I have my coffee, and I was like, I'm gonna go knit, and I did like we had some issues this morning whenever I woke up to feed my son, so I had to clean a little bit, but I still have this time to myself now, especially now that he's back asleep. But yeah, I think I'm realizing with all these simple joys now that I've just said them out loud is just kind of like having mental check-ins with myself and taking care of myself. I think I've been kind of neglecting that because it's just been so go so far this month and this new year. So I think I'm just going to try to relax today, really enjoy like pockets of downtime that I have. Yeah, so I was feeling discouraged there. I think I just encouraged myself. Sometimes you just have to you have to talk through it out loud. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead, reheat my coffee, and knit on the couch and watch TV and just enjoy this while I can. Okay, so if you're not meeting your knitting goals, it's okay. Knit for you, knit because you want to, not because you have to, and just do it. Be creative for fun, for the heck of it, and enjoy it. So yeah, I'm not mad anymore that I didn't finish any objects this week. I am knitting for me. Thank you for being here for this, what feels like such a messy episode. I feel like a mess, but we're gonna get through it. So until next time, stay caffeinated, friends.